Okay, sorry I ran out of space. Okay, so this is going to be part two of um, be careful of what you are seeing and putting out to the public. Um, being wise as serpents, harmless as doves, part two. Okay. Now, if you haven't seen the first one, definitely go and look at the first one before you go here, because if you come here, you're gonna be kind of lost and you're not gonna be at the beginning. So, and I don't want to keep repeating myself because that's crazy, and you will get flagged for that stuff. I didn't even know that. Like, I got flagged and just crazy stuff happened to me. Like, I don't know what is up with YouTube, but yeah. So, like I said, serpents are very wise. They can see things. They have great hindsight and foresight. They can see their prey from far off. They can be on the ground and they're looking and they're visualizing, and the prey can be larger than the serpent, but he's already seen what happened, like where they are, and planning on their attack before everything else. Another thing about serpents, and that's something that we should learn, okay? You think about evil people, okay? You think about somebody who wants to break into someone's house. Do you see them coming in and just saying, "Okay, I'm gonna break into Johnny Boo Boo's house, and they have they have a mansion, and okay, we're gonna break in and take. We see they have a new car. I'm gonna break into their garage and take their car." Okay, that doesn't work like that. Okay, what do? They devise a plan. They devise a plan. Not only do they devise a plan, they take action. So they know, they count up the costs. Being nice people, sometimes we like, okay, well, we wanna go do something. Um, we wanna go and build a museum or build a playground for kids who need help. You can't just get out there and say, okay, this is what I want to do, and not take the research out to go do it. It takes time. This is what serpents do. They go and visualize. Think about a sneaky person too. This is not only with that. Think about a sneaky person at work. I know I talked about the robber and I talk about how the serpent is, okay? Apply that to work. Think about the biggest kiss up at your job. The biggest kiss up is usually the person that talks the most crap about the boss or what's going on in the area. But be the first one to tackle on the problems, to act like they're tackling on the problems, be the first one to be on some kind of committee, be the first one that's the closest to the person in charge, okay? Because they're eager to learn. They want to learn everything because they want to be on top no matter what. So you got to think about that. Like, that person who was evil to you or narcissistic, they didn't just pick you out of the blue because you just look. It had to be something beneficial. They checked that out, So you need to understand that when you are putting stuff out or information out on YouTube and stuff like that. People see that. And it's a good chance that if you have been through this or you're going through this, a person that is very narcissistic, who's really stalking you, oh yeah, they'll try to find you, okay? So yeah, discard your names. Discard your names. You got to be really, really, really careful of that because they want to know everything. So they're going to be in the know. They're going to be, let me tell you, one of my narcissists, the last ex-narcissist, and he was just very covert, and it was the scariest, chilling to death, like very scary. What he did was started searching my name on YouTube and searching, thankfully I don't have my name, listed on the thing. I do have a page on there, but it's been like deactivated because of my ex and all that other stuff. So you need to be careful. Like I said, most narcissists, they think that they're not, or they just don't care. Like I said, when they don't care, and they know the cat is out the bag, they're coming after you. Another thing about serpents is that serpents, once they know that they are outnumbered or outweighed and they are not gonna be successful, they leave. They drop it at the drop of a dying and they go, you know. And we, because we are empathetic, we have all these emotions, we end up with all these scarring and all this batterness that we're holding on to. So, yeah. That's something that you can learn from them. But anyhow, that is one of the reasons why, some of the reasons, not one of the reasons, some of the reasons why you need to be smart when you put stuff on YouTube. You know, it's not all people, there are not all people out here looking for help. There are most of these people out here who really, they don't really want to help. They feel like they've been hurt and they want to have some kind of relief. They don't really want help, okay? Because this was a life-changing thing for me. It was a life-changing decision for me, okay? I can no longer be around people who did not care, or to say, okay, I care enough, but I don't care to this extent to protect myself, to protect, you know, or protect your rights. You know, I can't do that. I can't, you know, so in order to keep that, I had to make sure that I took the steps, not anyone else, because a lot of people want to always put the blame or shift the blame on other people. So you have to, like I said, you have to be very careful what you're putting out there. Yes, it can be very, very true, but who's willing to hear it? And not only that, and not to be saying like, you know, who's willing to hear that, to not be being afraid to put your viewpoint out. But what I'm saying is that when people really want to know and they really want to be set free, it's a process. And it's going to be like this, something like this. I don't care what it is, but I'm not going back to that, because that's not happening. That's not where it's at. That's not where I want to be. I don't give a care what it takes for me to get to the other side, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that no matter what. So, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so I talked about the serpents part. The next part, I'm going to talk about the doves. So definitely stay tuned for part 3 of this. Why is a serpent harmless as doves? Be careful what you put on here. Hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem. Thank you.